everybody, my name is Em and I have the fabulous pleasure of hanging out with the kids on a Sunday morning here at Christchurch. Me and all the other leaders are so sad that we can't be with you in person this Sunday, but we're so excited to be able to meet with you virtually here. Now this kids spot is something new that we're going to try in our service, but the great news is it's actually not just for kids. We're going to be hearing about Jesus and good news for everybody. So if you're a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or anybody, this is news that is relevant to you, and also it could help you in thinking through how to share the gospel with the kids in your life. Now, I've been thinking of you all and praying for you all over the last few weeks. It must be really weird to be at home a lot of the time. You're probably doing school online and spending a lot of your life in a virtual world. My family is really enjoying spending some more time at home together. We're finding we have a lot more time to hang out, to speak to one another, to watch movies, to relax, to eat. We've found we've been eating so many snacks. We've gone through so many blocks of chocolate. I think it's because it's so easy just to walk downstairs to the kitchen, right? The other day I was at the supermarket restocking our chocolate supplies, and I noticed that the supermarket shelves are looking very bare. You might have heard your mum or dad complain about how there's no toilet paper at the moment. It's really hard to find. Something that I noticed that I thought was pretty different is that usually this time of year there are Easter eggs everywhere, but I couldn't really find any. It seems like the shelves are even empty of Easter eggs. This got me thinking about what Easter usually looks like for us here at Christchurch. If you've been to one of our Easter Sunday services before, you'll know that we have a tradition after the service, and that is a fabulous Easter egg hunt. There's only one rule with this Easter egg hunt. You can collect as many eggs as you'd like, but the rule is don't eat them until the end. The reason we have this rule is because we want to make sure that everyone enjoys their Easter eggs and that everyone gets some. So we make sure at the end that there's enough to go around and we share them out evenly. How would you feel if someone didn't follow that rule? What if when I was looking for Easter eggs, as soon as I found one, I would gobble it up straight away? Or worse still, as soon as you found one, I would steal it from you and eat it. Or if I couldn't eat it quick enough, I would just squash it so that no one else could have some but me. When it came to the end of the Easter egg hunt, you all put your Easter eggs together. Would I deserve to take some of those Easter eggs as my fair share, even though I'd squashed or eaten all of mine? Of course not. I totally am in the wrong and I don't deserve to get any of those Easter eggs. In today's Bible reading, we're going to hear about a man called Barabbas. Now, Barabbas had made a lot of mistakes. He was actually a criminal and he was about to be punished for the crimes that he had committed. We're also going to see Jesus, who is the perfect king of the universe. Now, Jesus has done nothing wrong, but in this part of the Bible, they're actually accusing him of crime after crime. I think if I was Jesus, I would stand up and say, hey, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you accusing me? But Jesus, time after time, just stays silent. Jesus, the perfect, sinless king of the universe, is given a crown of thorns to wear. This is not a very nice crown, and they're actually mocking him by giving it to him. And instead of Jesus walking free as he deserves, the crowd and the people in charge decide that Barabbas, the guy who's done those things wrong and deserves to be punished, he gets to go free. He gets let out without any punishment. And did you know, we're all just like Barabbas. We've all done things wrong. Sin is when we say no to God and we try and live our own way. Just like when I squashed all the Easter eggs, I wouldn't have deserved to get any at the end. And just like Barabbas deserved punishment for his crimes, we actually don't deserve to enter into God's kingdom. But just like Barabbas got set free and Jesus took the punishment for him, Jesus has taken the punishment for us. And because Jesus died for us on the cross, we get to be God's children and we get to enter his kingdom. And we get to accept this as a free gift. All we need to do is say, I believe in Jesus and I'm sorry, God, for my sins. This is amazing, amazing news. Now, while the grown-ups are listening to the sermon today, you might like to do some craft. I've decided this morning to make a crown. The reason that I've made a crown is to remind me that Jesus wore a crown of thorns so that I can enter his kingdom. And can you see what I've decorated it with? These are Easter egg wrappers. So you might like to make a crown like mine. If you make one, I'd love to see it. You could get your mum or dad to text it to me, to send me an email, so that I can see the fabulous crowns that you make. It is great that we can hear about Jesus, and it's also awesome because we can talk to God and we can respond to the news that he's given us. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to pray together in response to what we've heard. So please close your eyes and bow your heads and pray with me. Dear God, thank you that you sent Jesus to die for us. Thank you for saving us, even though we don't deserve it. Please help us to trust you. Amen. Now, I will be continuing to pray for you all. I'm really excited to see you again soon, but in the meantime, please feel free to contact me if there's anything I can be helping with or praying for. See you guys next week.